Let's make it make sense. Let's talk about ABG interpretation. So we're going to look at these ABG results to figure out which type of imbalance we have present. So what we know is our pH is 7.22. So our normal range for pH is 7.35 to 7.45. Our CO2 normal ranges is going to be 35 to 45. And then our bicarb normal ranges, 22 to 26. So now looking at all of these numbers, we're going to first look at our pH, okay? Now we know our pH is low. It is 7.22. So we know we have an acidotic state since that's on the low end of the pH. So we can already say that we have an acidosis. Now, is it respiratory or is it metabolic? So second, we're going to take a look at our CO2. Now, if our CO2 is high and our pH is low, that means we have a respiratory condition. So looking at our CO2 is 49, which is on the high range, and more CO2 in your body is going to make your body more acidotic. So it makes sense that when our CO2 is high, our pH is low. And when those two match, we automatically know that we have a respiratory condition. Now, why do we know that? We're going to look again at our bicarb. So we know that's 24. So that's going to fall between the normal ranges of what our bicarb is. So the kidneys aren't doing anything to help out this respiratory condition. And since we already know our CO2 is pointing toward respiratory, we already know that we have a respiratory acidosis. Hey, nursing students, let's make it make sense, and we're going to interpret these ABGs. So first we have a pH of 7.52, we have a CO2 of 40, and a bicarb of 33. So here are our ranges, our normal ranges that you have to remember. So first we're going to look at our pH in order to interpret this. So we see our pH is 7.52. So that's going to be on the high end of this range. So that means we are going to have an alkalosis. Our second step is going to be to look at our CO2, which is 40. So if we look at 40, here's our range 35 to 45, 40 is right in the middle. So that's actually normal. So if our CO2 is normal, then we're going to go ahead and look at our bicarb. So that's our third step. So our HCO3 is 33. So we see that is obviously high. So if we have a high bicarb and we have a high pH and both are going in the same direction, we are going to have a metabolic cause. So in the end, we are going to end up with a metabolic alkalosis.